My name is Nicole Stauffer, and I've been coming to Christ Community for 3 years this Christmas Eve. I grew up with my parents and my brother. We went to church every Sunday. I taught vacation Bible school. I was always volunteering at the church because I was following in my mom's footsteps. My parents got divorced when I was young. My brother and I stayed with our mom, and we learned really quickly that our mom was the one we could always count on, the person we could always go to, the person who was always going to be there, that one consistent person that was going to be in our life. We never questioned whether she loved us or not. She was the best friend, sister, confidant I will ever have in my life. I never worried that she would judge me or think less of me. It was talking about boys, or Mom, I read this scripture and I don't understand it, or there's bad things happening in the world. Why is that going on? What can I do about it? And I loved because my mom always went back to God. She set such a great example for me of what it was like to be a Christian wife and a Christian mother that I'm looking forward to that moment one day in my life. 16 years ago in July, my mom was killed in a car accident. That was the single worst day of my life because I lost my mom and my best friend and my connection to God all in one moment. It caused a lot of inner turmoil in me. Did I not pray enough? Did I not pray hard enough? Did I not say the right words? Did God hear me? What did I do wrong that maybe He chose not to save her? Instead of going to God and asking Him and giving that to Him, I needed to control that because I knew what I needed. I knew what I wanted. And so I just found myself controlling everything and never going to God about it. Not letting God have control in your life and thinking you have the best plan for you and that you know what you want and what you need is better, and taking that control away from God just makes life worse. It makes it harder. It makes it less fulfilling. It put me into a marriage that didn't have God in it at all. And I know that that's not what God wants for my life. And so slowly giving Him back that control has been a process. And being baptized was exactly that for me. It was saying, God, here it is. Here's my life. It's messy and it's yucky, and I want you to take control of it. I want you to have it, and I want you to just control every decision that I make. After I was baptized, I started serving in the kids ministry here at church. I love every single minute of it. Those kids teach you to see God in a way that as adults, I think we forget to see. And that is an amazing blessing. And each Sunday is different, and that led into me teaching Awanas. And I've built relationships not only with the students, but with the parents, and made connections and other, Christian friends that I can turn to. My 2 nephews who mean the world to me will come up and say, hey, Nikki, can you pray for me? Or Eli, the oldest, he will tell people that, hey, my Aunt Nikki will pray for you. And that's just been great to know that they see God through me. How I love and how I let God love me is being reflected into my friends and my family. Looking back on my life and everything that has happened that's brought me to this point, I'm thankful for every bit of the yucky stuff that's happened because it brought me back to God. And I've learned through that how to strengthen my relationship with Him and how to not go back to those moments. I'm thankful for Christ Community and my church family here because I've grown more in almost 3 years here than I did in many years in any other church I ever attended. And Christ Community brought me baptism on the green, which was a big day for me. My life was different from that moment on.